Wow. Alright. Alright, let's get started with this Wild West shootout between the Chargers and the Broncos. It will be a couple defensive standoffs, but then the newly required Trendon Holiday would fumble, giving San Diego good field position, though they settled for a field goal. Following kickoff, though, the Broncos special teams gaps up again, giving Rivers good field position for a 15-yard touchdown pass to Gates, making it 10-0. And they ended the first, and then there would be a couple standoffs, and then the second quarter would start. Manning would drive down the field, but then he throws to Eric Decker, but then he trips on the 40-yard line. I don't know if there's a sniper out there in San Diego or what, but anyway, it would result in Manning's a couple plays later throwing a pick six, 80 yards to Quentin Jammer, and then Rivers would go on to score in the 2-minute warning with another touchdown pass to Gates, making it 24-0. And it looked like San Diego was going to breeze, and it looks like another slow first half was going to doom Denver. But Peyton Manning had another plan, though. He came out firing in the third quarter, quick touchdown pass to Demaryius Thomas, making it 24-7. Then the Chargers were driving down the field. We thought everything would be all right. But then Rivers fumbles on a pop out, and it picked up by Tony Carter, and he would go all the way for a touchdown, making it 24-14. And then Manning would still drive down the field, start of the fourth quarter, jumps a pass to Eric Decker for 24-21, cut the deficit. And then Rivers would throw a pick to who else but Tony Carter, the young Tony Carter. And then it sets up for Manning 21-yard touchdown pass to Brandon Stokely. And it makes it 28-24. And then Rivers would throw this one, he would throw a pick six to Chris Harris, making it 35-24. Rivers would then fumble again, which counts up for 4 picks, 2 lost fumbles, and a blown 24-0 halftime lead to lose 35-24 to the Broncos of Denver. Manning, 309 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. Rivers, 242 yards, 2 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, and 2 fumbles lost. Wow. Okay, I think this may be the defining moment for the Broncos and Chargers. I think this is the defining moment. This was this win that the Broncos needed on the road against a division opponent for first place in the AFC West. This is what they need. And I think this just set the tone for the rest of the season. Peyton Manning, this is why one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever play the game. And he's great. I mean, they were down 24-0, kept his composure, and this is what he does. He's been good in the second half all season long. And to do all this, and it's just great. It's breathtaking, and people are admired to watch this guy play. And and to come back, it's a great story. And he's still got some fight in him. After you get into the question that he's just playing for the money in the first half and then just doing great in garbage time, as what people have been saying in Denver for whatever reason that may be. But Denver, they fought through it, and now we got to look at it from San Diego perspective. Same old story for the Chargers. Phillip Rivers he's just not that quarterback anymore. He's lost his touch, and he's not the same guy. I mean, he hasn't been the same guy since really LaDainian Tomlinson left the team, and you can see it. I mean, it was nice to see Antonio Gates showed up for like pretty much the first time all season, but I don't think the Chargers have what it takes to win this division, let alone make the playoffs. I mean, if we're losing games like this is probably going to be calling for Norv Turner's firing, and now all the questions are on San Diego. And it's hard to talk about because no one would have ever thought the Broncos would have won like this, but a 35-24 victory. San Diego, both teams have a bye. San Diego has to go on the road in Week 8 to take on the Cleveland Browns, who just picked up the first win. And Denver has a Sunday night football game in Week 8 against the Saints. They have a bye next week. So this AFC West, and really between first and last place, it's only a 2-game difference. As amazing as that sounds. So if you're a Raiders or Chiefs fan, you might have a chance. But that's all for the day. Be sure to come back Thursday night. We will cover Seahawks 49ers in the beginning of week 7. I'm out.